But yeah, it's sitting down when I know I should be doing something and freaking looking at memes or
Yep.
something.
That's obviously like relaxing, and memes go hand in hand, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
there's been an hour wasted on laughing at memes. It is fun, and I think it's therapeutic, and I think it's a great thing in moderation. You know.
Yeah, and Peterson kind of touches on with this with his friend Chris. Chris is the one that committed suicide.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And right after that, Peterson asked, "Did his heavy marijuana use play a magnifying role, or was it understandable self-medication?" Right, and he keeps going through the chapter and everything. I mean, a couple sentences. Maybe the pot made things better for Chris, not worse. Maybe it eased his suffering. Was it the nihilistic philosophy he nurtured that paved the way for his eventual breakdown? Was that not? This is the part that I have like marked. Was that nihilism in turn a consequence of genuine ill health, or just an intellectual realization of his unwillingness to dive responsibly into life?
You know, man.
And I think
Sorry to immediately cut you off again, but this one's that part. I literally didn't take any notes on that because I wasn't a huge fan on it, and here's why. I feel like the self-medication thing, like somebody's gonna read that and go, "Yep, that's what I do," and like not think a second thought about it, because like, well, there's a clinical psychologist pondering, like, well, was he just trying to make things better for himself in that moment? And I can see somebody that is heavily using pot saying, well, the clinical psychologist recognizes that, and therefore I can just keep doing it. What I mean is, like, I wish he would have wrote that differently. Like, don't leave it to question. Like, it's not okay to self-medicate like that. Like, get proper help, period, full stop.
yeah. So as a nurse, because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I use alcohol to self-medicate sometimes. But as a nurse, I was looking at it differently, and he did not. I won't say he doesn't. I don't remember if he went through it or not. But to me, clearly, he was self-medicating is never a good thing.
As much as I do it, actually.
Yeah, as much as we all do it. And when I'm doing it, like, I know I would be better off if I did go see a therapist for things. But then it's like, who has time for that? Well, you do, because it's not just time that you're giving yourself. It's time that you're gonna give your family, your friends, your kids, because even if your mental health is poor and you don't commit suicide, right? You're not gonna have, and I think this is kind of what this book is about too. Is if your mental health is good, you're not gonna be happy. And I won't say you're not gonna be happy. You're not gonna be
not all the time,
right, but you're not gonna be prepared to enjoy yourself when it comes time for that.